completely missed the interview if John hadn't gotten there.
Wow.
we were oogling over my new guitar being built downstairs, and he's like, you know, Scott's waiting for you. I'm like, that's Kiana, by the way.
Hi.
And I know you guys would like Kiana in front of the camera, but someone's gotta hold it. And yeah, that's gonna be her. Wait a second. There you go. There's Kiana. Are you happy now?
Okay, I give it back.
Fans like Kiana, and I know why. So I thought, I've got 13 cameras with me, and I've got this whole big setup, and I said, fuck it, we're gonna do one camera, we're gonna walk around and show the atmosphere at base camp, because that's why we're here. We're not here to be in an interview room. And I want to show the people that monster of a base that they're building for you downstairs.
Can we go in there?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And if we can't, we'll do it anyway. No, Sebastian said it's cool, because that is crazy.
I'm gonna try not to cry.
So either we walk backwards or you do, or we walk. Let's find out. We walk slowly and you go backwards. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to happen here. So this interview is weird anyway, because I scheduled an interview with you because, as you know, well, for some reason we're friends on Facebook, and when you do posts, I love them. I love your dog.
I do too.
This guy has the cutest dog, and he lives on a ranch with horses and stuff. I mean, that's the life. It's probably too close, Kiana. It's probably not. No?
It's fine. Aww.
That's Scooter.
Scooter. You have a tattoo of him, don't you?
I have
Come on.
her paw print right there.
And that's your only tattoo, right?
Yep.
That is so
On my
awesome.
heart.
That is so awesome. And he posts these pictures of like him riding on a little golf cart. And it's just, it's adorable.
This was a marathon session. I think it was done in like less than 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
But hey, it's meaningful. I don't like tattoos that just say, look pretty. This means something. So, it's funny, Kiana and I, we are the Daria endorsers. We're fun of the Daria in our videos, but we're also, we like their strengths. And our German Daria rep is, according to him, the biggest Scott Reader fan out there. And he hates us right now because I frankly don't really quite even know what you do. So he's like, no dude, he did this and he did this and he did all this. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It was never my thing. I don't know. So Javier, I'm very, very sorry. I can't actually ask Scott anything about music because I don't know shit. What? Axel is trying to trip Kiana.
Down the stairs.
If Kiana falls, it's Axel's fault. You have to go over here, Kiana. Over here. So, and now we're in the beautiful office where it's finally a little bit colder. So, have you seen pictures on your, go there, on your Facebook where you play in like really small club, drum bass, guitar, and you have this wall of insanity.
What, all the amps?
Yeah, all the amps.
It's where you get the tone. Yeah, I played with Sun and Sail Club, and I used 2 SVTs. And
We'll take the elevator. I think that's better.
Thank you.
one, I get the proper tone. I'm not a noise pig. I have it turned down to like 3.
Okay.
But if one head burns out, the other one's still there. It's kind of a backup system.
Ah, okay.
But I use one head with 2 cabinets. It loads
Okay.
better.
So the second head is
Spare.
backup. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, these things are loud, and then someone told me, was it John, that sometimes he's got 3 of them. Is that true?
A couple of tours.
Doesn't it?
Because I have a 215. It looks like an SVT on the front, but it's actually a folded horn 215 cabinet.
Doesn't it bug you to lug that shit around? I think I saw a picture of your car, and it's like loaded up with these huge cabs.
Yeah,
and
with my van, the seats disappear into the floor, and I can fit 3.
Because for these gigs, you don't have a roadie. You gotta actually carry that shit.
No, I carry that shit.
That is true dedication. That is true dedication to tube bass sound. we gotta go through the factory because they're turning over. Right, Kiana?
Right.
There you go.
Thank you.
Kiana has the hardest job, so please, props to Kiana. Mark, you know the guy who does the hands project?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, well, we're gonna talk to Scott Reeder tomorrow, and Mark said, ask him if he likes camping.
I love camping.
and I didn't get the joke because I don't know about your history too much.
Well, since I moved into the ranch and we have wild animals all around, I don't think I've been camping since. Maybe once in 16 years.
He said you guys, like back in the days, like camped out in the desert and brought generators and just like made music out there.
Yeah, there weren't really any clubs where you could, for lack of a better term, get high and play music for all night long, you know. So we would just drive out in the desert and take a generator out and play.
So, and then people came and listened?
The best times I had were when nobody was there.
And that is making music for the sake of making music.
Yeah, you're under the stars and the moon.
Yeah, you don't get paid for that gig.
No.
And it's not to get laid because there's no audience that you could get laid with.
We had our girlfriends there and maybe a couple.
Well, so you did get laid. Well, I mean, a little bit.
That's messed up. We'd have a couple of pals out there and squeeze through here. But then there were big parties and a lot of people came, and the police would find out, and those weren't that fun.
Is it illegal to make music in the desert?
If it's private property,
the U.S. You could get shot.
I don't know. It was rare to have the cops out where we went when it was just us. But when the parties happened, people would put out flyers, and the police would be waiting when you showed up to set up.
Well, obviously, if there's some drugs involved, they would probably enjoy that.
Yeah. But we were pretty lucky in the early days. But yeah, later on, the wrong element would show up. I had a gun flashed at me one time.
Oh God.
There were fires. Just a lot of idiots would show up and just ruin it for everybody.
Oh man, I was gonna show you my guitar, but he's hiding it. Damn it.
Over here. Let me take a quick look. It's right there. Oh.
That is Scott's new bass. That is shiny as hell.
It's 8-string. So it'll be like a 4-string bass with little octave strings.
Was the chrome your idea?
Yes.
You're gonna wipe like crazy. You're always gonna go like.
We'll see. I mean, I have to wax the natural wood on my other basses. And the climate out in the desert obviously is very dry. And I thought, what better way to seal it than dip it in chrome?
You play left-handed, but low strings at the bottom.
Yes.
That is for someone who plays right-handed, Norway.
Weird.
That is just, I couldn't even begin. It's like isn't that Eric Gales? He plays guitar like that.
There's a few. Dick Dale plays guitar like that.
Okay.
Mono Neon is an amazing bassist that was playing with Prince.
Yes. I've seen videos of that guy.
Yeah. There's a few out there.
I mean, I guess if that's how you learned.
Yeah, my grandpa had guitars around, my dad had guitars around, and I would just pick them up and flip it over.
Then that's just normal.
Yeah.
When you pick up a normal bass, well, actually you can.
I can.
But yeah, no, you can actually take a normal bass and flip it around.
Yeah.
But if you
if you're playing upside down, the strap would be cutting across here.
Yeah.
So you can't reach up into that zone.
But if you're
and your hands or your arms.
Yeah. But if you just sit down and you try your bass, you can just flip around, play around a little bit. You don't need the left hand stringing.
Right.
But if you if you play bass just like, you know, normal people do, normal people, then can you actually do anything on it?
If I just flip it over?
If you have if you play it right-handed normal way?
No.
No? It's just a totally different.
Yeah, I can't even pick up a left-handed bass that's strung the other way.
It's like when I pick up a left-handed guitar. I can't do anything. I can't play an E major. I really have to put my fingers down. It's so strange. It's all the same movements, but not trained.
So I have to give many thanks to Warwick for building custom instruments for me, because
it's a beauty. It's absolutely gorgeous.
I can't believe it.
So what's in store for that bass? Where can people see that? Where are you playing with it?
Well, this will be used to record the next Fireball Ministry record, which is coming up. We're going to track at my house. I got a 2-inch machine.
You going analog?
Yep.
Cool.
And
old school?
I can't wait to hear this thing. It's going to be so thick.
And it's going to sound different than using an octavo or something, because you can't beat. I mean, there's some guitar pedals. Yeah, I'm guitar player. So there's some guitar pedals that give you the fake 12-string sound, and it's all good, and they do a nice job. But you actually pick up a 12-string, and that is different.
Yeah, the strings are going to be going in and out of tune differently.
Yes.
It's going to be a beautiful thing.
Well, I can't wait to hear it. So you're going to work on that album and probably...
That's my focus in the immediate future.
So late 17 then?
What, to get the album out?
Yeah.
I'm hoping earlier than that.
Okay.
Maybe mid.
Do you track it like live in the room and then overdubs?
Yeah. The studio was a barn, and it's got rooms added on around it. So there's an ISO booth for the bass player. He can be behind the glass if he wants, looking at the drummer. If a bass player might want to get loud and get feedback, he can be in there. I don't know who would want to play that.
I don't know. I don't know. But that also means you go old school. You don't go. Well, you probably track DI as well, but you actually have shit in front of your speakers because you want that sound,
right?
Because
and same for the guitar player. You can be in a separate ISO booth, and the singer has a separate ISO booth.
See, for me, as a when I put my producer hat on, for me, bass is always like, okay, DI. That's it.
Yeah, we'll reamp it later or not.
No, I usually, reamping, funny enough, reamping I don't believe in. I believe in get the sound when you track, especially for guitars. That whole guitar reamping thing is like, come on, know yourself, know what the song needs, know what your amp can do, and pick the sound and stick with it. But what I do for bass, to get that ampeggy growl, to capture that is really difficult. And I've discovered some things. There's an Ampeg plugin, doesn't work. What I do is, I do the I copy the track, and I actually run it through a Universal Audio Marshall. Take the bass out completely, only boost the mid, so you have this really tinny but break-uppy bass sound, and you mix that in with the DI, and really that gives you that tube growl. Because those mids in the second track, they don't interfere with the bass. So you have that full attacky bass and that little bit of growl. And then
I need the volume. Like I did a track for Jakey Lee's record, Red Dragon Cartel, and I'm sitting at the board, and if my amp's way out in the room, I'm not getting any sustain. And the intro to the song was just like feedback. So I had an 810 cabinet right behind me, leaned back.
You need to know what you're doing at that point. Yeah. With me, you'd be sitting in front of like 2 monitor speakers and like, you know, that's not the same thing. But you know what? I did a video. Hans Peter sent me the LWA 1000, which is, you know, that's a neat transistor digital amp. But it obviously is clean. But the cool thing is, it has 2 channels. 2 fully independent channels that you can run at the same time. So I thought I could do with a real rig what I do in the studio. So I got a Morley splitter. I ran the bass into channel 1, got a nice fat ass bass sound, and I ran an overdrive pedal into channel 2. actually the Milos Popovic MP Custom Effects Def Hen Rexiac, which is a pedal that has Devin Townsend, me in the middle, Henning, and then Rex Brown. So it's got Rex Brown's face on it, and because it's a picture from the bass camp last year, and this guy put it on a pedal. So I gave it some good gain, and then you can mix that second channel in, and that can make that amp seriously dirty. And you can mix it just as much as you want. You can get the bass down, you get it just in the frequencies where you want. And Rex Brown saw the video, he's like, dude, my face is on it. I want that pedal. So now Rex Brown has a Def Hen Rexiac with my face on it.
My face is on that bass.
Yeah, but only if you're actually standing there. I'm on it too.
Whoa!
Whoa! Deep, man! No, that's awesome. And Rex now has another pedal from them, which is a delay, and he's standing on it, you know, with his hat, sunglasses, and he has a little chihuahua.
Yeah. Rex, I want that pedal.
Rex is standing on it with his chihuahua. I have to find a picture. It's beautiful, and that's actually on the pedal. Cool. Way awesome. Well, Scott, thanks so much.
Thank you.
We will check out anything that this thing will be in. So
I cannot wait to hear this thing. I mean, you're talking about splitting channels and stuff. This is going to be ripe for experimenting.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you, Warwick. I love you.
And he's not saying that because, you know, he's working with them. This is actually how you feel.
I almost cried. I got a little choked up when I saw this thing.
We've been working on my master build Pantera for the last couple of days, and I got to stay in it. I got to do all the, and it's like I wasn't, you know, I have so many cool guitars, and it really didn't hit me what they're building for me here. And then in the last few days working on it, I'm like, okay, and the colors happening. They're going to put silver stripe on.
It's reality.
And now slowly it's like, when can I have that? When can I do videos with it? When? Now I'm getting really excited.
Yeah. I want to take this home. I don't want to leave until it's done.
They're gonna put the paint on the guitar on Saturday, and I have to leave, and then maybe, who knows when they're sending it? That's gonna hurt. You probably can't take that with you.
No, it'll be a couple weeks, I'm sure.
That hurts.
I hope I get to say goodbye before I go. God, it's beautiful.
Kiana, fade us out on the bass. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
With our faces in it. You never need a mirror. You can always just use a bass.